Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a couple of small pan pieces. A couple of, about 8 inches or so. And I was going to show you how to do it. I had browned some Italian sausages, and I'm making my my crust out of nothing but cheese, and I've already made one. And this is one that I've made. The wife and I, we have cut down on our carbohydrates a whole lot. In fact, we hardly eat any carbohydrates, bread or anything. So I've learned to improvise and make different substitutes for bread, and this is one of them. And cheese is one of them. So all you do is just put the cheese in a skillet, and the oils in it will keep it lubricated while it's cooking. And just let it melt, and when it starts turning brown around the outside edges, then you know it's getting crispy, crusty. And then I'm going to add some pepperoni. I like onions on mine. My wife doesn't like onions. And then some tomatoes. And then for the sauce, I'm going to use Newman's I had to let the dog out. He's wanting outside. Newman's Succaroni sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it. And then when I get everything all said and done, I want to put this provolone on it. And put it in a little oven and let this melt down into it, and we'll be good to go. So this cheese is melting down. You can see it. Turn on the surface light. You can see it's beginning to turn brown around the edges, and so when that gets done, we'll transfer it over to this plate. It'll be done in just a few minutes. Don't take very long. And that cheese is real oily. That pan will be full of oil when this gets done. Okay, this crust is ready. So we will just lift it out, and it won't stick to a good pan, and it makes a really good crust. It really makes a really good piece of crust. And those Tefal skillets and pans are the best that I've ever found for non-stick. They got a good hard finish on them, and I even use metal utensils on them sometimes. Okay, now let's prepare these things. So we're going to put some of this. We're going to put some of this sauce on there. And then we're gonna add some tomatoes. I sliced these really thin tomatoes, and these fresh tomatoes gives it a kind of a tangy taste. And on mine, I'm going to add onions to mine. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do before we do that. Let's put the cheese on it. I'm just going to tear some of these up in random over the top, because you got plenty of cheese in the crust. You don't want to overdo the cheese. And we're going to throw this in the oven. I'm going to throw this in the oven for a few minutes and let this cheese melt down, and then I'm going to put green olives. I like green olives on mine. And so does the wife. We'll have some green olives on there. So I'm going to sprinkle some onions on mine. Not a whole lot, but some. And the pepperonis. First, I almost forgot the most important. I should put this on first. I get to thinking about you guys and I forget what I'm doing down here. Get this Italian sausage on there. This should have went down first and then cheese over the top of it, but that's not the way these are going to get it, is it? There we go. I'm going to put this in the oven for a few minutes and let that cheese kind of melt, and then I'll put the pepperonis on, and I'll do this for about 4 minutes. I'll put that over there in the in that little new wave oven right there for about 4 minutes. Huh?
Time to eat yet?
What?
Time to eat yet?
Yeah, it will be in a minute. We got olives at. I know we got olives. Boy, that shit. I can get a paper towel and pick that up, please.
What?
I spilled all the juice down on the floor. Dummy. Over here by the sink too. So we like olives on our pizza. And I spilled olive juice all over the floor. And my beautiful bride is cleaning it up for me.
I need to buy today.
Huh?
I need to buy today.
So I want to kind of chop the olives up just a little bit. Not too fine. Just enough to sprinkle on there. In fact, I'm going to heat that before I put the olives on it. I got this one in the oven for a few minutes. Pizza pie. Okay, this one is topped off with pepperonis and some olives. I'm going to pop it back in that oven for about a minute. The other one's in the oven now, melting the cheese, and I'll do the same thing to it. Chop up these olives just a little bit, not much. Just kind of cut them in halves, really. BJ, go on. Go on, buddy. Go, go, go. He's got to be right under my feet, no matter what. I love cooking, and these don't take but about 20 minutes to make a couple of these. And they're very, very easy to make, and they are really, really good. Got to try it, especially that cheese crust. Low carbohydrates, very little. In fact, I guess the only carbohydrates that'll be on there is in the olives and the tomatoes a little bit. Alright, that one's melted down. I'm going to put this one back in there and warm up the pepperonis for about a minute. And let that one warm up. And then I'll top this one with the pepperonis. And this one's mine, it's got onions on it. The missus ain't crazy about onions.
No. Makes your breath stink.
What?
Makes your breath stink. That's a joke.
Little dog likes some pepperonis too.
I'm not about to take that you get out of anybody else.
All right, there you have it, folks. Instant pizzas.
Hot pieces.
Let that warm up. And then I'm gonna eat. Well, there you have it, folks. Another evening at the
What are
McGall's.
you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I didn't hear you.
What are you doing?
Taking your beautiful picture.
I know.
Any good?
Yeah.
That's more than I'll eat. Well, everyone, I was mentioning that the wife and I had been on a diet, mostly carnivore. We eat mostly meat on just about every meal, and we've been doing it now for about 8 months, somewhere around there, about 8 months. And she had lost 70 pounds.
Yay.
She lost 70 pounds, and I've lost 40, but I'm not going to lose any more than that. 'Cause I don't want to get too pretty. My wife jealous. I don't want women running me down and get me in trouble.
They'd run it down now if you let them.
Kind of salty, isn't it?
Good.
That's some pretty good eating. Pepperoni's a little bit hot. And that crust is really, really good. It's just nothing but cheese. So as I said, we went on the carnivore diet. Almost all carnivore. We will eat avocados. About every other day, or just about every day, we eat avocados.
Sardines.
And we'll eat some carrots a couple of times a week, and carrot salad. And then we will eat some broccoli. In fact, I brought some fresh broccoli today. We'll have that one day this week. So it's not strictly carnivore, but it 90% is 90% of our food is meat.
That was strictly a steroid show for a long time. Strictly carnivore.
And that's pretty good. That's a pretty good pizza. In fact, it's real good. So if y'all want a quick meal, there you go. Take about 20 minutes.
Very good.
Little dog likes them too, don't you, buddy? Huh? Little dogs are carnivore. And those fresh tomatoes on there really make it good, make it kind of tangy. Whenever you cook those tomatoes, they get tangy. I like them. So guys, I challenge you to try some of these recipes, and if you guys hadn't tried those crawfish baguette, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're missing. In fact, I may cook those again tomorrow night.
Those are delicious.
They are delicious. There's no other words to describe them. And once you start eating them, you can't stop. Until they're all gone. So you guys please subscribe, Gary Mack Studio. I'm getting kind of tired of painting for a while, so I think probably in the coming next week or two I'm going to be working out in my wood shop. And I did a video a while back of this bowl that I was turning out of palm wood, and it's still sitting out there waiting for me to do something with it. So I think here in the next few days I'm going to work on that and show you guys what I'm going to do to it. It's going to be a really, really beautiful vessel. Hopefully. They don't always turn out like I want them to, but most of the time they do. So, hey, we'll catch you guys next time. Please subscribe, Gary Mack Studio. Hit the like button and the notifications, and it'll let you know when I come back on here and you can see both of our beautiful faces. Love y'all. Bye-bye.